For years, internal and external reports have been weighed down by manual tasks. Today, a complete disclosure management solution exists. That solution is DisclosureNet. DisclosureNet has a direct connection to the corporate data sources you already use and employs the tools you already know. Its complete integration with Microsoft Office means users don't have to relearn new systems in order to create their reports, and the report syncs with all pre-existing data formats. Financial reporting narratives can be linked to Microsoft Word, financial data can be linked to Excel, board and management presentations can be linked to PowerPoint. So when it's time to craft the chairman's statement, DisclosureNet pulls in values from various places within the organization, whether that means capturing information about a merger or acquisition from a word processing document or revenue data from a spreadsheet. Financial reporting managers value control. DisclosureNet's features allow reporting managers to regulate and monitor users simultaneously working in the document. Since reports are segmented into different sections, reporting managers have the power to determine permissions for both security and organizational reasons, while multiple contributors use the check-in and check-out function to work in a report at the same time, without risk of data overlap or version duplication. What's more is that DisclosureNet's workflow controls automate feedback and approvals. When you complete a narration, require input from another user or an entire approval body, that stakeholder is notified via email that it's their time to act. When edits, updates, or content is deleted, DisclosureNet's audit trail tracks each change by logging the time, date, and user responsible. With features that allow you to view a historical comparison of the full document or document section, when auditors or reporting managers ask hard questions, you'll have the answers. But what happens when there are changes to values at the source level? DisclosureNet draws data from corporate data sources in real time, whether it comes from a spreadsheet, a structured database, or a consolidation system. This means that when a value changes at the source level, it's instantly updated in your reports. Real-time updates go beyond the data tables and extend into values within the report's narrative. This is possible because DisclosureNet allows users to create customized references for each value and inject these into the reports. So value changes at the source level update immediately at every instance of the reference in the report, including the narrative. Even more significantly, real-time updates roll forward into other reports, like news releases and investor or board presentations. When it's time to produce your report, DisclosureNet can generate the entire document in Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Adobe PDF, or even specialized formats like Edgar HTML and, of course, XBRL instance documents. Once generated, your report is refreshed with the latest data, updating all your pre-established variables with the most recent information and keeping you aware of live changes. When it comes time to validate your report, you want to be confident that the numbers and notes are consistent, especially when your report is connected to multiple data sources and managed by multiple stakeholders. DisclosureNet's validation tool produces a validation report at a summary level each time you generate a report. With this capability, you can be sure that data from different sources are aligned. For example, when the reporting manager generates the report, they can be confident that there's no difference between the summary level balance in the balance sheet and the note level balance. And if there is a difference, they can manage the discrepancy appropriately and quickly at the source level. But what about the quality of the varied disclosures that make up a report? DisclosureNet's research capabilities put benchmarks, sample filings, accounting rules, regulations, and peer comparison and analysis at your fingertips. Whether attached to individual notes or research performed on a higher level, DisclosureNet's research database contains over 20 million regulatory filings from the US, Canada, Australia, and financial statements from the UK. Additionally, DisclosureNet provides access to accounting standards from governing bodies like the SEC, IASB, and FASB. With over 40 search filers, including industry type, filing date, and document type, finding intelligence is easy. DisclosureNet's robust keyword search uses advanced Boolean search logic to instantaneously deliver highlighted hits in context for the most precise results possible. Looking to benchmark a new standard? Not only are DisclosureNet's accounting standards, rules, and regulations full-text searchable, but they are linked directly to real-life examples of the regulation. It's as easy as clicking sample filings. But the research function doesn't end there. As you're searching, you can use DisclosureNet's merge, compare, and share functions to distribute disclosure research to your team. You can set custom alerts on peers, upcoming accounting pronouncements, and insider trades, As soon as peers file a report, regulators propose a change, or insiders complete a transaction, it's delivered to your inbox at a frequency determined by you. Disclosure management isn't what it used to be. Now, for the first time ever, report production and disclosure research work together in DisclosureNet to ensure that disclosures are first managed in an efficient, accurate means, and also composed based on qualified and compliance-proven benchmarks. Financial reporting has evolved into a major part of business strategy, so disclosure quality is no longer a nice-to-have, it's a must-have.